friend. Nicky's here! Today we will back with Poppy Playtime 4. And this video in our journey to explore Poppy Playtime 4 will be decoding all the content behind the VHS tapes featured in Chapter 4. The information from these tapes will help us unravel many mysteries in the storyline, especially the dark secrets about Playtime Company's past. All right, let's get started.
He's stretch you, he's gum you, he's squish you, he's fun you. D-O-E-Y. He's silly, he's goo you, he's sticky, he's glue you. D-O-E-Y.
Look at all the colors.
So many toys and one. Triple time the friend and triple time the fun. D-O-E-Y. Love it till the day that you die.
Call the number on screen and order your Doey today. Order now while supplies last. Shipping and handling costs may vary. Do not invest in or any products in the Doey box.
What's the time? This one! I don't know, this one!
Oh, there's Jack!
I knew it! This is the one I wanted! We're going to the Playtime Factory?
That's right, honey.
Yes!
All right.
Jack, don't wander off. Stay right here with them. He's not listening to a thing I say, is he?
Not even a little bit.
Holy shoot! Oh God, the kid fell into the clay mixer.
Do you hear me?
Jesus!
Somebody shut off that camera!
Hey, Cole.
Hey, Norm.
2 o'clock, huh? Best time of the day.
Yeah.
So, what block are you again?
North.
Can't say I hear much about that one.
You wouldn't.
High security?
Highest security.
Cushy. No, we getting
The first VHS tape is a conversation between two security guards named Cole and Nom.
Their counselors, whatever. It goes all day and night, and it just wears on you, you know? I'd kill for a little security. And quiet.
Right. Right.
Who used to work in the prison area. Okay,
Things.
the prison can be
Whatever they
divided
are,
into
they
4
aren't
main
people
areas.
anymore.
East, West,
Their salesmen are
South,
living cages.
and North.
They are animals. Sick. Twisted. Just instincts and anger. That's all that's left of them.
Each holding different types of test
Sure,
subjects.
but
And
at
these two
least
guys are
there's not like yelling
traumatized
at
from
young
witnessing the
kids for
cruel
them to be
things.
Quiet, though, you know? I mean, if you had to listen to them. Oh, great.
So much for our 2 o'clock.
Yeah, we really do have it rough, don't we?
Oh, God! No! 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 No!
What?
Doctor! Doctor! What's going on? What's happening? It's...
Yes. Yes, I can hear it. They've staged quite the rebellion. Remarkable. 1006.
How could this happen? There's fail-safes, security measures. It's impossible.
Personal agendas have long been the downfall of this company. Is it unreasonable to believe they were conspirators? Playtime is filled with vipers and backstabbers.
But
Okay, this is a conversation
without
between the
executive
doctor
action,
and a senior
how
staff
can
member
anyone
named
even get
Warden.
through? Lathe, Stella, Eddie.
This is when the hour of
Only
joy
the four of us
takes
have that
place.
kind of clearance. Does any of
Warden
that
is fleeing
matter
from
now?
Huggy's pursuit, and he
It's
rushes
your
into a
life
room
you
where
have to
Dr.
protect.
Sawyer is present.
You have executive access.
For all the good it does me, opening a door at a time won't get me to the exit. Not with those things everywhere. You didn't see what I saw. You didn't see the trail of limbs down the hall. Didn't hear the things eating. The wet crunches of bones. God,
There is something you can do, Warden. I can help you.
How? You're stuck in there. You can't.
My body's here, sure, but my mind.
What?
The Omni Hand. If you give it to me, I can get you anywhere. I'll have control over everything. I can shut some doors, open others. I can make you a pathway that leads right to the exit.
I don't know.
If you want to wait to get torn to pieces, that's your prerogative. But look at your immediate options, Warden. What choice other than this gets you out of here alive?
I'm giving you the tool. Just get me out of here. Please.
Of course.
Dr. Sawyer tricked Warden into giving him the Omni
Make a
Hand.
smart decision, Warden. I promise.
It seems that with this hand, Dr. Sawyer managed to survive the tragedy of the hour of joy.
So, Ms. Graver, have you considered what we talked about?
Yes, Mr. Pierre. I won't lie. I was at a loss for words at first. The information hit me pretty hard. I felt so badly. I still do. For the ones that go through the, testing.
You really care about them?
Yes. It hurts to see them hurt. I don't think there's any way around that feeling. But I did some soul searching and got to thinking about the bigger picture, about what your researchers wrote.
And?
Well, the work itself, what you've all been able to do, I mean, it's nothing short of a miracle. I know you have more goals to hit, but even as is, just, wow. Do they know when it'll be fully ready?
We're still working out the timeline.
I see.
You know, the project lead, Dr. Sawyer, wasn't sure about giving you that information in the first place. He thinks your affection towards those kids could be a liability. What do you think about that?
I took this job because I wanted to help change kids' lives for the better. Of course, these procedures are far from ideal. I cried like a baby when I read them. But I started looking past the here and now. Started looking down the road a bit. And that's when it clicked. What your researchers can do down here will someday help a lot of people out there. Including so many kids. That's a bigger and better change than I could ever have hoped to make. That's a change I want to help make.
I knew you'd understand.
This recklessness has to stop. The doctor has no regard for the safety of this facility or its staff.
Or the children in play care. I've tried to set boundaries with him. He doesn't listen to me.
He doesn't listen to any of us. Not really. Not anymore. And he's behind schedule. Playtime may have turned a corner financially, but that doesn't change the fact that his bigger bodies initiative is still a money hole.
The guy's gotta go, Lathan.
And how do you suggest we do that?
This wouldn't be the first time we made someone disappear.
We can't kill him, Eddie.
Why not?
Because like it or not, we need him.
Eddie's right, though. Sawyer can't keep leading this project.
So we just ask him to step down? Take a demotion?
No, but...
I'm not disagreeing. Huggy loose in the woods, that business with Catnap, the whole Stoll thing.
And half a dozen other incidents.
Right.
Okay.
And all of that pales in comparison to
The three
theater
senior
incident.
managers of Playtime Coebar, Eddie, Stella, and Leth,
So...
are discussing and planning to get rid of Dr. Sawyer.
But we need to knock him out of the
They disagree
equation.
with his methods.
What do we do?
There is one thing I can think of.
Oh, this is a conversation among specialists while cleaning up the crime scene.
Got another one over here.
Jeez. Hard to imagine how the company will duck all this under the rock.
Not our problem.
3 here.
How many is that now?
58. So far.
Another one over here.
59.
Where's that investigator? Campbell... Lockhart? Whatever his name is.
Poking around somewhere? Don't know. You ask me, the culprit's obvious. Just needs to be spelled out plain and clear for the bigwigs.
You think?
Yeah. Rotten eggs come from rotten chickens, you know? Can't get more rotten a chicken than him.
I don't know. Just seems too careless that a guy so smart wouldn't cover his ass. I mean, if the investigator finds evidence of this, it's his fault.
Hope Foxy's still hungry.
Got another.
60.
Right. And are we just stuffing the experiments back where they came from? Acting like all this didn't happen. All over the ice? Because I guarantee it won't be so easy to toss a new coat of paint over 60
In 1993, a severe fire broke out in the theater area of the toy company, resulting in the deaths of over 60 visitors.
I'm sure that's taken care of already. But I hear there's plans.
Immediately after the incident, Playtime Company sent a cleanup team to collect the bodies.
With any luck, that means stuff like this, and people like him, will be a thing of the past.
6 more over here.
All right,
He's waking up.
this tape records a conversation of Dr. Sawyer after the surgery that transformed him into a computer-like entity as he is now.
Oh, no. They didn't. Those backstabbing traitors.
Dr. Sawyer, can you hear me?
White? White, is that you? Who else is in there with you? You enjoy watching me rise like one of them? My head feels like it's split in two. This is wrong. You must have done something wrong.
Some disorientation is to be expected.
Who gave you the order? You spineless cowards. After all I've done for this project, for this company.
I gave the order, Sawyer.
Pierre. Of course it'd be you. You have no idea what kind of mistake you just made.
Really? From where I'm sitting, you're the one who keeps making mistakes that need fixing. We gave you so many opportunities to clean up your own messes, but you just couldn't do it, could you?
What? You think you can do better? Nobody else can do what I do. You need my knowledge, my intellect.
Why do you think you're sitting in there right now and not in Boxy's stomach? Let me tell you how this is gonna go, Sawyer. From now on, you're here to give the lab boys answers when they need them, and carry out procedures when and how we tell you to. That's it. You'll be an open book to us whenever we want. So fight, or give in, or whatever, because either way, we own the infrastructure you're wired into.
You'll die for this leaf. When I get my hands on you, you're a dead man!
His temper is a bad look for you, Harley.
Way down. So, this is what we have to work with. Do you believe it's doable? Sure, yeah. It's doable. Good. Remember, our timetable here is tight. If there's anything you need from me, do not hesitate. Actually, I've got something I want to talk to you about. That's important. I'm listening. My company. We've built a lot for you over the years, and believe me, we've always been accommodating. We just did the work you paid us to do. And your point here is? I don't like what I'm supposed to be building here. Look, the game station, whatever. It'll be fun for the kids. Underground production plants. Sure, maximize production. Makes a kind of sense. As much as any of this, I suppose. But this... What in the world would a toy company need with a prison? When my people were building Playcare, all Mr. Ludwig could talk about was how much good it could do. And all you needed was a look at the man to know he believed every word of it. I need to hear that this is still the same company. If we're gonna make this thing for you, then I need that assurance. It's a game. Something for the kids. Anything. Mr. Ritterman? Let me give you a bit of history, friend. In 1972, you signed a contract. A legally binding piece of paper that says whatever is asked of you, you do it. We asked. You did. In 1990, you signed another. A renewal. In it, had you bothered at all to read it, you'd have found a small clause. Any and all directives will be accomplished in the appropriate time and with appropriate compensation should the project be completed to satisfaction. Your name rests at the bottom of that document, and I remember because it was the ugliest bit of cursive I've ever seen. So now you do the work, because we've given you a directive.
Okay, under the leadership of the late chairman,
yes.
Warrenback Construction operated very smoothly. After the chairman passed away, they received many puzzling requests from Playtime Company. The most extreme was the demand to build a prison beneath the factory. They were very frustrated with having to endure such immense pressure.
To make that dream real, we need this. Otherwise, there's a place we're all for. Together. I'm a businessman, Mr. Silver, and I don't like to get angry.
They also mentioned that under the late chairman, Playtime Company did not operate in such an opaque and secretive manner.
Will get done.
All right, let's pause the story of the senior leaders at the Playtime factory here. Now let's move on to the VHS tapes related to the experimental models at the factory that appear in Part 4. First is the conversation between Poppy and Ollie, also known as Experiment 1006 in disguise.
I'm okay.
Really?
Did the bad men hurt you?
There's nothing more they can do to hurt me. Nothing more than what they've already done.
Something's bothering you, Poppy. Something you need to talk about?
I don't need anything tonight. Ollie, I just want to sleep.
I think there's more to this. More that you're not telling me.
There's not.
I know what you're doing, Poppy. Talking like that. Don't think for a second that I believe it. Just tell me what you're feeling. Please, just talk to me honestly.
Talk? Talk? You want me to talk?
Yes,
And what will talking do, huh? Will talking to you make them stop?
No,
I'm scared, Ollie. Is that what you want to hear? I'm scared, and I'm angry, and I really don't know what to do. The bad men don't say what they want. They don't listen. They don't care how much anything hurts. It's been weeks and weeks of taking things out and putting them back in, and taking things out and putting them back in. Over and over and over. Nothing's ever gotten better, and it'll never get better. But you know what scares me more than anything, Ollie? It scares me that every time they do it, every time they peel me open, I feel it less. I hate them, and I hate him, and I hate... I'm nothing now, Ollie. No one. I'm a thing. And nothing they can do to me hurts more than that.
Poppy went through a lot of physical and emotional pain from all the experiments.
And talking with you like this, I know it doesn't make any of what they do right.
Ollie was the one who cheered Poppy up. But in the end, it was all fake. Ollie was actually experiment 1006, and it got close to Poppy to set up the hour of joy.
How small they try to make it. Next to all that, next to whatever they do, it means everything. I'm here, Poppy. For you, I'll always be here.
Okay, now let's move on to the tapes that have garnered a lot of attention at this time. These tapes talk about Experiment 1322, also known as Doey.
Specifically, 1322B from the Home Sweet Home. Before said interruption, I attempted to detail the subject's condition and overview the suitability of one Kevin Barnes in relation to Project Doey. The neural abnormalities noted in Dr. Newman's report are detailed in connection to behavioral issues demonstrated within play care. Trouble getting along with others, aggressive and often confrontational social tendencies, and an otherwise combative nature clearly relay that Kevin is, put simply, a problem child. What friends he does have, he's reported to have attacked in moments of intense play. These tendencies raise concerns. The subject excels in all physical tests. Reflexes, reaction time, and mental fortitude all tested well above average in game station examinations. So, in spite of said concerns, in Dr. Sawyer's eyes, Kevin is ideal for the project. However, if his use in this particular experiment is to move forward, we need to ensure we're not creating a time bomb just as we've begun stabilizing the entire project. If we're to create an experiment that can fulfill multiple assigned roles, we can't allow any single consciousness to throw the others off. Even a simple misregulation of emotions means we have 900 pounds of dough that can shift however it pleases.
As everyone knows, Doey is a creature with 3 different personalities.
Because it was overwhelmed by
and can you believe it? They used 3 different children to create Doey.
Sawyer's word
Those
is
children
law.
were Matthew Harrod,
Subjects 1,
Kevin
3, 2,
Barnes,
2A and C
and
are to be
Jack
gathered
Ayers.
for processing first thing tomorrow morning. Thus, all we can do is plan our safeguards accordingly. Yes, that's all we can do. Sir, ma'am, I ask that you remain calm whenever you interact with the patient. He's only been awake a few days now. In many respects, he's still adjusting.
Is that him? Is that my boy?
Yes, ma'am, it is.
Oh, George! That's our boy! Jackie!
Why does he look like that? What did you do to him?
Stop it, George. Just stop. That's our son in there. Our son!
Dear, look at him. That's not even human.
Let's just talk to him. You'll see. Let's just go in there and talk to him. Can we? Can we talk to him?
Yes, ma'am, you certainly can. Go on in, whenever you're ready.
Jack, I want you to know. I'm so sorry. I've never forgiven myself for what happened. I played it all back a million times in my head, and I know there had to be something I could have done. I could have reached just a little further. I could have noticed a little sooner. I could have. But we have you back now. That's what's important. We can...
Who are you?
Jack? Honey, it's me. It's Mommy.
Mommy?
Yes. Yes! It's Mommy and Daddy. You remember, don't you?
Leave me alone.
Hey, you'll be okay, I promise. Mommy's only here to talk.
No, I don't want to talk. Get out!
Susan, I think we should leave.
Jackie, I'm staying right here. I'm not leaving you. Not ever again. Do you hear me?
The gentle voices lie. I know what they do. They lie, and they poke, and they hurt.
Susan, get away from me!
Jack? Mommy won't lie to you, Jackie.
Okay, and one of the personalities within Doey, also known as Experiment 1322B, is Jack Ayers. Do you remember the boy who fell into the clay mixer at the beginning of the video? That's him.
Please, open the door!
This tape tells the story of his parents visiting him in the form of Doey and then being killed by him.
I need some help here!
Hey, watch the door! Watch the door!
Right here. Lock the matches.
There you go, bud. You're okay.
Okay, look at me! I'm a mess!
Poppy? What's going on?
We were trying to bring supplies back up to the elevator, but we got jumped. Had to turn all the way back around.
They took everything we had! Right after one of them bit my leg!
How is he, Doc?
Not too bad. He'll live.
See?
Keep bite clean. Could get infected otherwise.
So, what do we do now?
For starters, you two stay here tonight.
Wow,
Let things settle
this
down
VHS tape
outside.
really shows
I'll
Doey's
find more
kind
food for you to
side.
Bring up to play care.
Even though Hoppy
When
lost
you're
all the
ready.
supplies,
Thanks,
Doey wasn't mad. Instead, it was happy that the group of toys was okay and could make it back safely.
The important thing is you're both okay. Aside from that bite, that is. Hey, Doc, let me grab some wound cream for our pal here. I'm not sure if this thingy is on, but I need to talk, and I can't talk about this with anyone else. For the past few months, the fighting.
This seems like a narrative from Doey.
Real bad. I've seen a lot of stuff I probably shouldn't. It's been hard to keep my head straight. The others, they look to me to know what to do. To know
Through this, we can
go.
see that Doey just wants to find a way to get all the toys stuck in the factory out,
To tell us,
but it doesn't know how.
Go here, go there, do this. And it all made sense, too. Poppy
Even though it always looks
nice.
after the other toys, Doey is always worried.
Can't find Poppy anywhere. I don't know what happened or where she went. But it's scary here without her. Maybe she ran.
It got really anxious when Poppy went missing for a while.
I'm here, outside the prison, in front of... I almost forgotten it was all here. And seeing this again, it's given me reason to think. I could make for the exit. It's all I'd wanted for the longest time. But there are others inside. Others that aren't like me. They're hungry and scared like I am, but they're not me. They can't go where I can. But they mean a lot to me. A lot more than I thought they did. And having seen what I have, knowing how they see me, how much they need me.
But because of the responsibility it has, it couldn't tell anyone about its worries. Just that shows how truly lovable and pitiable Doey is.
I wanted to make this in case I ever doubt or forget that. Just play this and remember. Yeah. Yeah. That's all. See ya.
All right, let's take a break from Doey's tragic story and focus on a mysterious character who plays a big role in Playtime's operations, and that's Rich Lovett. This character hasn't officially appeared, but in every part of Poppy Playtime, there's a VHS tape about him.
Don't lurk out there. It's weird. Just come on in. Being early isn't a crime. You know why I asked you here, right?
Why are we doing this dance again, boss?
Okay.
Because you were reported. And all reports from my people come back to me.
This is a chat between Rich and a kid.
I'm not here to place blame.
It looks like the
Just
kid is an employee.
Tell me your side of this. So, what happened?
This guy, Rod, he works the line. One of those twitchy mooks with the side eye. And this guy, Rod, he saw me drop a box he and his boys filled. Kind of irked him. I think he was joking, that's probably how he meant it, but he dropped some line about me disappearing. Him and the other guys laughed. I was having a bad day, so I yelled at him a bit. About him, about the company, about everything, really.
And where were you when this happened?
The factory floor.
Oh, great.
Look, I don't mean to keep causing you trouble, Rich. You're good to me, to all of us. But the company isn't good to you, or to Rod, or me, or to anyone. Leith says Playtime is better than ever, but profits aren't people, and the profit margins betray just how on edge everyone is.
Hell, anywhere else, I'd have probably liked Rod. But because he said it like that, and with all the rumors, I just don't know if I can take it anymore. And it feels wrong that no one says anything as loud as they should.
Look, I get it. This company is far from angelic. Trust me, I know that. And you shouldn't ignore it. But there are smarter ways to go about what you did.
I know. I'm sorry.
Hey, no matter what the executives say, no matter the looks you get, just know that I've got your back, kid. Shipping is a family. We look out for each other. That's the way it is now. So don't fight, don't shout. Just come talk to me from now on, okay? I don't want another report on my desk like this one. I fight for you. All of you.
So
And
here's
I'm
my
in a
theory.
position where I
The kids
can
at Play Care
do so.
might have two possible paths.
Thanks,
One, they
Rich.
could be picked to become test subjects, or two, they
it's
might
good to
grow
know
up to
not
work at
everyone
Playtime
here
Company.
is terrible
What do you
to
all
us.
think? Leave your comments.
Not everyone, kid. Not everyone.
Let's move on to the final VHS tape in part 4.
Hi, my name is Leif Pierre, and
The
I'm
tape
the head
from
of
Leif
innovation here
Pierre
at
talks
Playtime
about the
Co.
restricted
If you're
area of
seeing
the
this,
Playtime factory.
You must be very, very lost. Well, rest assured, friend, our state-of-the-art laboratory is just up ahead. Why don't
From
you
this
just go
tape,
on inside
we learn
and
that the
tap one of
place
our
the main
scientists
character
on the
reaches
shoulder.
is the most
Tell him
highly
you're
secured
lost.
area in
He'll
the
be glad
Playtime
to help.
factory.
All right. Let's be honest. You're not supposed to be here. This is the single most high security, high clearance section of the whole factory. When someone finds you down here, you will be shot.
Whenever an
And before you
intruder
get any
steps in,
ideas,
the
don't think you can
security
just
system
sneak away
activates.
either. No, the second you put this tape in, it set off an alarm. So if anyone's
Okay,
home,
it says that when
they'll
we
know
watch
exactly
this, the
where you
alarm
are.
has been triggered.
Pretty nifty, huh? Security is very important to us here. If I were you, I'd start running.
Oh yeah. Hello, Huggy. We meet again. Haha. Alright, here are all the key VHS tapes from part 4 of Poppy Playtime, along with my analysis and theories. Do you think I missed any details? Feel free to leave your comments below. Goodbye and see you next time.